Hello and welcome back to the World of Biology by Sachin sir. In this video, we are going to study about incomplete dominance and codominance. In a previous video, we talked about incomplete dominance and codominance are the type of gene interactions, and these are the type of intragenic gene interactions or the allelic gene interactions. So first of all, we'll study about the incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance. So what is this incomplete dominance? First, we will see the statement of this incomplete dominance, definition of the incomplete dominance. In incomplete dominance, both the alleles of an allelomorphic pair express partially. In incomplete dominance, both the genes of an allelomorphic pair express partially. No one gene is a fully dominant and no one gene is fully recessive. Both the genes of an allelomorphic pair, they express partially. They express half, and that's why they form the intermediate character. This is incomplete dominance. Incomplete, that means half. Half dominance. One gene is half dominant, one gene is half recessive. No one gene is completely dominant, no one gene is completely recessive. And both the alleles, they express themselves partially in the next generation. So it is called as incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance, that is found in the two plants, that is 4 o'clock plant or Mirabilis jalpa. One example of the incomplete dominance is 4 o'clock plant. This 4 o'clock plant is Mirabilis jalpa, and second plant, that is the snapdragon, or its scientific name is Antirrhinum majus. Mirabilis jalpa or 4 o'clock plant, and snapdragons, that means Antirrhinum majus. These are two plants shows incomplete dominance. What is this incomplete dominance? The genes of an allelomorphic pair, when they express partially, when they express half, called as incomplete dominance. No one gene is completely dominant, no one gene is completely recessive. We will see here, suppose these are the two homologous chromosomes. This is the one chromosome and other its homologous chromosome. It appear like this. So these are the two homologous chromosomes. And on these homologous chromosomes, suppose these are certain genes as capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, capital G, small g, capital I, small I. These are the few genes. On these homologous chromosomes, the genes of these pairs are nothing but the allelic genes. That is capital R and small r. These are the two allelic genes. Capital Y and small y are alleles of each other. This capital G and small g are the alleles of each other, and capital I, small I, these are the genes of an allelomorphic pair. When this capital R is a partially dominant and when small r is a partially recessive, under such a condition they form intermediate character, because both the genes express partially. This capital R is not a fully dominant and small r is not a fully recessive, so it developed in intermediate character. So it is the example of incomplete dominance. We will see the incomplete dominance by taking the example of 4 o'clock plant. So see the cross here, monohybrid cross we have drawn here. Parents in this monohybrid cross are 4 o'clock plant male crossed with 4 o'clock plant female. Okay, we are taking the cross of two 4 o'clock plants, male and female plants, as a parental generation P1. 4 o'clock plant male crossed with 4 o'clock plant female. We will take their phenotypes. This plant is a phenotypically with red flowers. This plant, male plant develop red flowers, and white plant develop female plant develop white flowers. Male plants develop red flowers, and female plant develop white flowers. So what will be their genotypes? Suppose the gene capital R is for red flowers and the gene small r for white fibers. Then their genotypes will be capital R, small r and smaller. Form their gametes. How gametes will be formed? Capital R, small r. These are the gametes. Gametes are written in a round or in the circle, independently or separately. Two gametes will be formed here, capital R, but only one gamete is considered because both gametes are identical. Here the two gametes will be formed, small r, but only one is taken under consideration because two are identical. In F1 generation, these two alleles unite, or these two alleles come in the same individual. In F1 generation, both the alleles they come in same individual, and here this individual appear pink flowered plant. It will develop into the pink flowered plant. Why the flowers appear pink? Even they are formed from red flowered plants and white flowered plants, because the gene of red flower and the gene of white flower both are incompletely dominant genes. This gene partially express small r, and this gene it cannot be completely hidden from this one. Okay, this gene completely hide this one, and this gene cannot be completely hide from this gene, and because intermediate character is observed as pink flowers in F1 generation. So this is the example of incomplete dominance. Both alleles of an allelomorphic pair, both the genes of an allelomorphic pair express partially. So it is incomplete dominance. In F2 generation, when we made selfing, by selfing, we have shown here the cross. In F2 generation, parental generation P2, F1 hybrid male crossed with F1 hybrid female. What will be their phenotypes? Pink flowers. Both male and female hybrids are of pink flowered plants. Then what will be their genotypes? Genotype capital R, smaller. As usual, here we have obtained this genotype as capital R, smaller. So genotype is like this. How gametes will be formed? Capital R, smaller. Two different gametes will be formed here. As capital R, smaller. Now make their combinations to obtain the F2 generation by Punnett square. We can obtain the possible combinations in F2 generation by Punnett square. So this is the Punnett square. We have drawn the gametes of male on this side, gametes of the female on this side. Capital R, smaller, these are the gametes of male. Capital R, smaller, these are the gametes of female. Make their possible combinations. Capital R, small r, capital R, small r, and small r. Such 4 different individuals are formed in F2 generation. Capital R will form red flowered plants. capital R, small r will form pink flowered plants. It will be also pink flowered plant because these are two genes are incompletely dominant. Here both genes are dominant, capital R and capital R, both are dominant, so the flowers are red. Here one gene is dominant, other is recessive, but both they interact in such a way that both alleles express partially. Actually this gene is dominant, this gene is recessive, doesn't matter. But the thing is that this gene and this gene, when present in combination, when these genes are present togetherly in combination, they express partially. Okay, so it is the example of incomplete dominance. So it will form pink flowers. Here pink or red flowers will not be formed. These flowers will be white because both the genes are recessive genes as smaller and smaller. So these flowers are white. Okay, so we found that in this cross, we found to be that white color reappears in F2 generation where it is partially expressed in F1 generation. Similarly, red color again reappear in F2 generation where it is partially expressed in this F1 generation. Here we infer that the genes remain together in F1 hybrid. The genes remain together in F1 hybrid. They shows interaction and develop pink flowers. Pink flower is the phenotype. Pink flower is the expression which is formed by the interaction of the genes, but they never dilute the molecular structure of the genes. They never dilute molecular structure of the genes. They only dilute, they only influence, they only interact the expression. Do not interact the molecular structure of the gene. So the gene capital R remain pure, always pure, and gene small r is always pure. And that's why here white color is developed, here red color is developed. Okay, so red flowered plants in this cross are totally 1, pink flowered plants are 2, and white colored plants are 1. So the phenotypic ratio is 1:2, 2:1, and the genotypic ratio is also 1:2, 2:1. Red flowers, pink flowers, and white flowers, they are in the ratio of 1:2, 2:1. Genotypic ratio, capital R, the individuals of this genotype 1, capital R, small r, individuals of this genotype are 2, and small r, individuals of this genotype are 1. So this is the example of incomplete dominance. Once again, see the definition. In incomplete dominance, both the genes of an allelomorphic pair express partially. And we studied this incomplete dominance with the example of two plants, Mirabilis jalpa or 4 o'clock plant, and second the snapdragon, also known as dog plant. This is also said to be a dog plant, and its scientific name is Antirrhinum majus. Okay, in next video we will talk about the codominance. Okay, thank you.